All right, guys, today we have 38 minutes with some rest breaks built in of a steady effort cardio piece. So we're talking RPE 5, meaning none of this should tax you. Your heart rate shouldn't go through the roof. And you're gonna do every single cardio movement we have, from the bike erg to the ski erg, run, row, and assault bike. So with that in mind, since we're trying to keep a RPE 5, low heart rate, if any of these things really tax you, go extra slow. For a lot of people, that's the run. It might look like a shuffle for you. For anything that has a damper, the ski, bike erg, rower, you might turn that damper down. I've done this workout today and I turned the damper really low on a few of the machines just so it's easier to pull and just to keep moving. Now, as far as the format here, we've got essentially 6 minutes of work. You see we've got 3 and 3 back to back, and then a 2-minute break. Now, before I get into how we're gonna set this up, I want you to do a full 3 minutes on everything. So don't worry about the clock on the wall, rather worry about the clock on the machine. If you're running, use a timer. The coach will have both timers going. So if you're running and you're coming in the door, you can see a timer fairly easily. So if I start here and I run for 3 minutes, I come in the door, even if the clock has expired to like 3:05, 3:10 or so, I hop on the row, I'm still going to row a full 3 minutes on the timer on the rower. I'm not going to stop just because the clock reads minute 6. And then after we get done with those 6 minutes of work, if you will, you have a 2-minute rest break, but during that rest break, you should have a moderate height box, and you're just gonna do 14 nice, easy, slow step-ups. That might take you 45 seconds or so, and then you'll still have the rest of that time to rest break. Now, notice where it tells you to start. You are starting on that exact time every section down the workout. Now, here's where it can get a little bit tricky. These times are only gonna be relevant to me based on these movements if I started at the very top. Now, if I start my workout here, then don't worry about the time, listen to the coach, and then you'll know I do my 6 minutes, 2-minute rest, and the coach will tell you when you're starting your next thing, even though the clock and this might not line up. Now, as far as the movements and the order, you will only do every single movement twice, and you will always finish a movement, do box step-ups, and then go right back to the movement you just finished on. What I mean is, I row, I have my box step-up and rest break, and then I start with the row, okay? Finished with the row, started with the row. Doesn't matter where we're at. Ski, 2-minute rest break, start with the ski. So always finish, then start. Now, because of the way this is organized, we can have 15 people do this workout with no overlap. You will simply start 3 folks at each station. So 3 people start on the run, 3 people start on the row, 3 people start on the assault bike, 3 people start on the ski, 3 people start on the bike erg. And then as they move down, there's no overlap, because the thing you're going to, if someone's on it, they're getting off the same time you're moving to it. If there's more than 15 people, then someone just needs to go home. This is designed for 15 people. All right, guys, go ahead, get everything set up that you might need, water, sweat towel, heart rate stuff, whatever. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes.